Here, and welcome to my Denver Broncos 2010 rebuild. Now, in this rebuild, we interestingly enough downloaded the Denver Broncos, or we downloaded the Madden 2010 rosters. This was the year Cam Newton was coming out of the draft. This is the year, I believe, the 2010-2011 season is when the Packers won Aaron Rodgers' only Super Bowl ring. He will and probably be his only ever Super Bowl ring. And here we are right now with all the teams and their rosters. Should be a little interesting. Keep in mind that we're trying to do it like a little conspiracy theory where maybe we'll tank for Cam Newton, depending on, because I'm pretty sure Denver's team was overall one of the worst teams in the league at the time. And this is before they had Von Miller, so maybe history could be changed here. So we're going to choose the Broncos. Who is their coach in 2010? Because was it Shanahan? Let me look it up.
Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I up there,
Broncos 2010. So Josh McDaniels was the head coach. Interesting. So we're gonna have to do Josh McDaniels. Rebuilding, so be it. Fuck, I just made it Chris Dale. So here's Josh McDaniels. We'll make him put a hat on him. If there's any way we could do that. You know what? This is what he's gonna wear. The offense, I guess we'll go with everything's gonna go with offense, and defense will be from Mr. Belichick. And you gotta love that he hasn't been in Madden in like 15 years. So there we are right now. Josh McDaniels is our head coach. We're gonna play on All Pro. Game speed is normal, 6-minute quarters. And here we are right now. This should be a little interesting, considering we're using the 2010 rosters. And obviously, I don't know if this is going to be a 5-year rebuild. It will. But we're only going to do 2 years because I'm recording late at night right now, and I'm quite tired. I kind of wanted to get a video set up, but here we are right now. Roster's not very strong. Keep in mind the guys that weren't on the team back then, we're going to completely disregard. This should be interesting. So Tim Tebow's our starting quarterback. I don't know why he's from Wyoming. I guess they modified Josh Allen and put him there. No Sean Marino, very big bust. Didn't he play at Wisconsin? So I don't know why some of the guys are messed up. Jabber Gaffney, Brandon Lloyd was nice. Eddie Royal, so Eddie Royal was also really good. Daniel Graham, nothing special. The offensive line, Ryan Clady was a Pro Bowler and was very inexperienced. Zane Beatles used to be very good. I remember him. J.D. Walton was good. I remember the Giants had him, but he didn't really do much with them. So our line's looking pretty good. Defensively, so we got a pretty solid secondary. We got Brian Dawkins, who wasn't as good as when he was with Denver. I wouldn't say washed up completely, but our roster doesn't look horrible. But considering who we have at quarterback, and coincidentally, we're doing a Tim Tebow career revival. But unfortunately, in this series, it's not going to revolve around Tebow. So we're going to just fix it because I have, OCD. So I don't want him playing where it says he is. Put him at Florida. Make him a lefty. we got to make him number 15. And let's see how bad or good we can do. So I think right now the main holes, I think our receiving core, Jabner Gaffney, is 31 years old, so that's nothing really special. Eddie Royal, 22, so he's a young player. He's been out of the league for a while. I think he spent time with the Bears after this. Our offensive line, what's Zane Beadles' age in this? 24, so we got him for the remainder of the rebuild. J.D. Walden, 28, so nothing special. Chris Cooper. So all around, our offensive line's going to be a work in progress. This was way before we had Von Miller. Is this Parrish Cox? Okay, I didn't mean to go to Will Parks. I remember he spent time with the Tennessee Titans. Decent corner, nothing over the top. But so we got Parrish Cox, we got Champ Bailey. I don't know why, but Champ Bailey is going to probably be good for all the rebuild. So here we are right now. We're going to sim to mid-season mark, so I'll see you guys then. See what we got.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
So we're 5-3, so that's a bit of a surprise. Now let's look at our team right now. Tim Tebow, obviously those numbers aren't very good, but considering it's Tebow, I'll take it. No Shaw Marino, very underwhelming numbers. Gaffney's good, Lloyd is good, Royals. Okay, so Royals having a good year in the red zone, so all around the receiving court's pretty damn good. Let's check the blocking. The blocking, okay, all these sacks given up in only 7-8 games. The interceptions, we got, holy shit, our interceptions are very good. Jason Hunter with 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay, our interceptions are very good. Oh my god, Robert Ayers, former first-round pick. Oh my god, our sacks are really freaking good. A bunch of guys who shouldn't be even around yet, but... So, we're going to sim to the next... We're actually going to upgrade our players, so I'll go back when I'm finished doing this. Make Tebow a scrambler.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it dropped home, gave me the chokehold.
So we finished the year a very strong 9-7. Considering we had Tebow at the helm, was really good. Holy shit, Tim Tebow, 26-11. Man, Elway was stupid for giving up on him. Rushing, Marino had a very bad year. Receiving, Gaffney had over 1,000 yards. Eddie Royal got it done in the end zone. Defensively, tackles, pretty damn good for guys. QB sacks. Champ Bailey, okay, so our defense was pretty damn good. We'll check the yearly awards. Did it just say Mark Sanchez was 9th in the MVP voting? Oh my fucking god. I didn't, I'm at a loss for words right now. Offensive Player of the Year went to what? And what? How are these two? These three are here. Ben Roethlisberger. They couldn't even put his last name. Nobody. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Eddie Royal coming in 4th. So here we are right now. We don't need a quarterback, so I guess Tebow is the answer at QB. So we got some things to work on. Let's sim to the offseason real quick. So I think right now our offensive line needs a little bit of work. I think we could go O-line, we could go running back, we could go...
Never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos is in my mental. You need a PJ first class, not what you went to. You need the relay chase.
Sorry, I just froze for a minute. Okay, so it looks like for us, let's check out all these guys. Let's fix these guys' skills first. For Jason Hunter, 27, a little underwhelming. Brandon Marshall, this must have been earlier on in his career, hence why he's such a low. He's usually high 80s, low 90s in every Madden. So Brandon Marshall's, I don't know why it's his actual age. I don't even know why is he so old in this. Robert Ayers, this was around the beginning of his career. So I wonder if we should go Von Miller. I don't know. Because Tebow had a great year. I kind of want to change things up, but Robert Ayers, not too bad. Some of these guys, it kind of sucks because they're they're guys that are currently playing, but is this Ronaldo Hill? We could use an upgrade over him. Other than Tebow and like, we got needs everywhere. This isn't a very good football team. 9-7. When a team is mediocre, it's only time till they go 3-13. So Robert Ayers wants a 5-year. That's a little much for him. I'm not offering him even close to that money. So we're gonna go a little bit. How much is the tag for him? All right, we're gonna tag him because we're not paying him that money. Parrish Cox, we sign him. J.D. Walden. Re-sign Walden. Sorry about that again. Shelby Harris, for a low price, a low offer would be good. Yeah, you could go screw yourself. Ryan Harris, we could try to re-sign him. Zane Beatles, we're going to re-sign him. And all the guys that haven't ever played, like, aren't this age. Alright, so anyway, it looks like all these other guys are going to hit the open market. So, okay, so here we are right now in free agency. I'm trying to think of the class because this is 2011 draft, so Von Miller, Cam Newton, we had a lot of good names. I can't think of all of them. I think right now our top need is maybe a pass rusher. How old is this guy? DJ Williams is 30. We have needs all across the board, but I think our line has some good, valuable assets. So I think our main needs right now are running back, pass rusher, safety. If I have to go in that order, pass rusher, I mean outside guy. Dude, I love how all these guys are so young. So, LaShawn McCoy at 93, at fucking that age. Darren McFadden, how is he this high of an overall? I was a big Darren McFadden guy in 2008 when he came out of was it Arkansas, 4th pick. I always thought he had so much talent, but behind that porous Raiders offensive line, he never really got to relinquish his full potential. So no good receivers available. In terms of linemen, nobody. Vernon Golston, the bust that never panned out with the Jets. I don't know. Should we give him a revampment to his career? I mean, no thanks. He's 28 years old. We got another 4 years in this rebuild, so I think I'm good. Lance Briggs, 27 years old. Lawrence Timmons. We don't want to spend all our cap space. I'm not looking for an inside linebacker right now. We could go Von Miller in this draft. We could move Lance Briggs to... we have Robert Ayers on one side. We have Ayers on one side. We got Lance Briggs. This is tough. You know what? We're not going to sign him because it's a little bit early in the rebuild, and I don't want to spend all my cap space. A lot of these guys are kind of old anyway. Asante Samuel, we're never going to get him. Sheldon Brown. I think we got solid depth here for now. Corey Moore, this must have been earlier on his career. Quandre Diggs, 82 overall. That's a little much for an 82 overall safety. Alright, so it looks like right now that Corey Moore's 26. I don't want to pay that much for him. Quandre Diggs at 82 it's an upgrade. Asante Samuel, there's no way we're getting him. Champ Bailey in the draft. Since there's no viable pass rushers on the open market, I mean, Briggs is good, but he's not really a pass rusher, and he's not a scheme fit. So he's more of a run-stopping back, or run-stopping linebacker. DeMonte Pecco. You don't even have a nose tackle? Alright, so anyways, we're going to see who we get in free agency.
All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available.
So here we go. We got Darren McFadden, which is great. That means this trash can of a human, or not a human being, but a player. We're going to cut him from the team. We got McFadden in his prime. We got Eddie Royal. Very good red zone threat. Had 11 touchdowns despite not even barely 700 yards receiving. So he'll be a good slot guy to build around in this rebuild. Oh, dude, this guy used to be decent with the Niners. My Bucks had him. I think my Bucks had him. Kevin Vickerson. So anyway, we're going to go into the draft. We're going to simulate some more. Vickerson is 26 years old. Robert Ayers, and, you know, let's see if we get the strong safety. We're going to download Madden 2011 draft. We're going to download the 20... Bro, what the fuck? Bro. Okay, sorry, I got nervous. I just backed out of this. Yeah, Madden could be really annoying sometimes. Shit really pisses me off. So we're going to download from the Madden Share. It looks like the top needs right now. The top needs right now for me are probably going to be a pass rusher. And yeah, pass rushers are main needs. Madden 10.
Yeah, imagine what I paid for the rollie. Still from the police. 24 carats on my Kobe. Yeah, that for the homies.
Alright, I'm a little confused right now. Sorry guys, bear with me. I'm so tired right now. Just be happy I'm doing a rebuild. Alright, what the fuck is good with Madden? I'm getting a little pissed here. So I don't mean to get antsy. ...2010 draft class. I don't get what's going on here. So is there no draft class for Madden 2011? I don't know why I looked up 2010. Let's look. How is there a 2023 draft class? 2011 is like one of the best draft classes of all time. I don't get how the fuck this is not here. 2011, there we go. So we're gonna download this Madden 2011 draft class. Remember, we obviously have outside linebacker as a need. We have tight end as a need. We have safety, or we signed Quandre, or did Quandre Diggs go through? We had outside linebacker, nose tackle. So here we are right now. Why is Newton from Oregon? So we got Newton, Gabbert, Ponder, Dalton, Kaepernick, and a bunch of fake guys. Backs, we got Ingram. That's it. DeMarco Murray. So we got some real guys here. AJ Green, Julio Jones. Tough. Randall Cobb. Some of the guys are real. Some of them aren't. Doug Baldwin, obviously. Ooh, Rudolph is a good scheme fit. So, obviously, Von Miller should be here. Alden Smith. This is a really good fucking class. I'm pretty excited. KJ Wright. So it looks like these guys are rated on how they were rated in real life. We got Richard Sherman, who has a late round, probably late round steal. So look out for. So this is the 2011 draft. Let's get kicking. Let's get going. I'm going to go in with a blind eye because I kind of already know how the draft shaked out in real life.
Welcome to draft week.
Here we are. So what pick do we have? So I'm just going to look at my roster real quick. Our O-line, I think, is set for the future right now. Receivers, I mean, we got a lot of needs. This isn't a great team, in my opinion. Right now, let's focus on, we'll go maybe receiver, outside linebacker, strong safety. Because with the receivers in this class, I know we kind of have guys coming off good years.
Turn your lights off. We been on. Came from my block and growed up. Guess I'm homegrown, well known. That is my cologne. I put my wrist inside the freezer, came out froze.
So we got Jabber Gaffney, 32 years old. We got Eddie Royal, 23. Brandon Lloyd, 31. So okay, so that's the way it is. Outside linebacker, nose tackle, tight end. So here we go right now. So look at that. That is pretty cool. Carolina has the first pick in the draft. And I was thinking of doing a Panthers rebuild, but I didn't want to go to the net. I wonder if they go Cam Newton. And look at that. They go Cam Newton. That's going to be interesting how this shakes off. Because the league's going to look a lot different. So the Dolphins go Jake Locker. Cardinals, the Arizona Cardinals get Fitz and Julio. How the times have changed back in the past. Holy shit, that receiving core. Once again, the Raiders take a flop in Blaine Gabbert. Pat Peterson of Buffalo is a great pickup. Tennessee gets Von Miller. Tampa Bay, my Bucks go with AJ Green. Bengals, Marcel Darius, future Pro Bowler. So anyway, Patriots go oh my fucking god. Bill Belichick gets his hands on J.J. Watt. It's a little unfair. Nick Fairley, a great pick. Seahawks get Nate Soldier. Chargers get James Carpenter. Eagles get Jimmy Smith. Mukamara. Danny Watkins to Green Bay. Costanzo to Pittsburgh. Pouncey to the Lions. Alright, so we're gonna do time. Let's see who's on the board. Let's see, pass rushers. Quinn is a scheme fit. Kerrigan's a scheme fit. John Baldwin never really panned out. We got Randall Cobb. We know who we could go in round 5. We're not going to go tight end round 1 because tight ends... Wait, Sherman already... Alright, I'm just checking. If I take Houston in the first round, he'll probably be worth it. So I might... Bro, this is... I have a perfect idea. We're going to build up our fucking defense. So 77 overall superstar development, Robert Quinn. This is what a pickup for Denver. Okay, so let's get this going. Alright, so second round. Is my guy Sherman on the board still? Because no one's going to look at him. And just like that, your guy isn't going to waste any more time. Isn't even a thought. Just let's check the receivers. Yeah, screw him. Because this is a little bit easier to draft. We're going to go Justin Houston and Robert Quinn in the same draft. Let's fucking go. Even though we didn't land Von Miller.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
I don't even know if these guys are real, because they didn't really last in the league. Tyrod Taylor's a good quarterback. If Tebow doesn't pan out, he's a scheme fit. We could go with Doug Baldwin, because one of our receivers is very old. We could go with a tight end, Jordan Cameron. And we're going to stay away from the offensive line, because I think we're good. I like Jordan Cameron, who's at Cleveland. Alright, we're going to go Baldwin. We're going to give Timmy T some weapons. So we're going to go Baldwin this round. We're going to go, if he's on the board, we're going to go Cameron next round. And then we're going to go with Sherman, and then we're going to sim to the end. Maybe Tyrod Taylor is a good value pick, just in case Tebow starts screwing up.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
Alright, so that's unfortunate that he got taken. Mario Addison is not fit for a 3-4, very undersized at the end. Oh, okay, so Sherman, I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to get Richard Sherman. There we go, in the 4th round, 79 overall. So, we're building up a clear-cut super team here in Denver. Dude, Denver was like so bad back then until they got Peyton Manning, so the times have changed. The league's going to be looking different. Tyrod Taylor got taken. Of course, with my luck, everything always goes well. Any real receivers here still? We're going to take this fake prospect, 69, our only flop, and we're going to sim to the end of the draft. Now, what a class we had, getting Robert Quinn, Justin Houston, and Richard Sherman. So, the league, our team's looking a little bit, just a little bit different.
to the mat, Atlanta head cop to the left, turn to the back. Try to see we weren't having that. Sit with your ad, drop it out with Alabama ad. That would get for trying to battle rap. Head, be winning, no drive, but we running. Walk up to you while you showing us stunt till you up that jewelry and money. Playing game, thinking showing up funny till my young win for me. Yeah, for the love of the bankroll, keep it busy. Don't nobody care about it, don't nobody wanna hear about it. You got problem, huh? Well, it's the same thing for everybody. I ain't gonna lie. I promise that a day go by. I ain't on the grind if I ain't on fire. If it one thing I won't get a king.
Anyway, so we got Robert Quinn with the 77 overall, 21 years old. Justin Houston, 77 overall, superstar development. Doug Baldwin, star development, 22. Richard Sherman in the 4th round. I mean, this team's looking unbelievable. Let's look at some other moves around the league. Tyron Smith to Cleveland. Other than that, I haven't heard of any of these guys. Bucks, go AJ Green. I'm actually not gonna. I'm not gonna look at all of this. We'll figure it out once we progress throughout the sim. So right now we're gonna sim to the preseason. I'm gonna get my lineup set up.
By installing your game plan.
Brandon Lloyd. We got Jabbar Gaffney. Eddie Royals 23. Lloyd is an 85. So you know what? We're gonna put Baldwin and Lloyd. We're gonna put Mr. Lloyd on the trade block because we don't need him. We're gonna build around Tebow and McFadden. Justin Houston's gonna start over him. To prevent DJ Williams from starting, we're gonna also add him from the trade block. Alright, hold on, that didn't work out as planned.
Y'all are wasting our time. I spend it, but I ain't wasting a dime. Might do some favors, but I ain't breaking my spine.
Alright, so right now, we're gonna add Mr. Williams to the trade block. We got Ayers and Houston on the outside. We got Cox. We're gonna develop Sherman in the slot. But all around, our secondary still might be a bit of an issue. But our defense, we're gonna have one of the better teams in the league in the next few years. So here we are. We're gonna sim to the mid-season mark, see how we're doing. Hopefully our guys develop where we want them to. All I need is this. No poker eyes, and I get also polite. You be the man of your city, I'll be the man of my country. You could be the man of your city.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
So here we are, 4-3. Our guys are progressing quite well. Doug Baldwin's already up there. I wonder how Sherm's doing. Sherman has 3 development points, and Quinn has 1. So let's see how we're doing. Our year 2 of the Madden 2010 Denver Broncos rebuild. Tim Tebow is carving up shit. Doing great. McFadden carving up shit. Gaffney. Baldwin as a rookie. Holy shit. Our team's really good. Defensively, tackles could be a little higher. Interceptions, only 1 each. Ayers with 4, Bannon with 4, Williams, Houston. All right, Houston's a little underwhelming. I'm a little bit disappointed to see he only has a sack through the first half of the year. But Tim Tebow could be a great, Tebow, the fact that we're carving up shit with Tebow is just like goes to show you that stuff's going well. So give me a minute to edit these guys and I'll resume shortly.
Trying to move it up. It was like lemon. School, that's what truancy about it. I made me some rats in the morning. I had me up by the morning. I had me some rats by the morning. I had a by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture. You got the picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean. Ready for war like I'm Russian. Ladies should never the luggage. My diamonds they tussling. My neck and my belly. They call it me. You want me like you know look. Yeah, I wreck so much. Yeah, be wreck better calm down. Yeah, if you go around, come around. Yeah, hold fuck. Yeah, squad goes on me. Yeah, make more gel on my toes. Yeah, for the trolls. Yeah, you can go and get mad. Jumping in the bed with two dark teeth and who's you? My shawty pulling up with it. You too. Dripping my swag. In the bag, now I'm getting all type of cash. I'm a general true. I never did anybody, but I got something to do. I got the streets on my back. Carry it like I'm moving the I told him to like he trying to move it up. It was like lemon in the morning. Skip to school, that's what truancy about it. Made me some rats in the morning. I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a sister by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. Up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture.
You got a picture me. Send me calling. Ready for war like Korea. Headlining shows out in Poland. You should be cleaning my mansion. My peasants disgusting. Why don't you act like a Hoffman and go get to dustin'? Yeah, latex on my. Go clean my crown. You can hear my haters from way up here. They don't make a sound. Body goes on these. White paint on my toes. When I see that new bay alert, gonna be mad. Jumping in the bed, then I switch to the ghost like who's you? Remember this face, cause I'm never you gon' lose too.
What is up, guys? So here we are right now with our team developed. Our offensive line's in good shape. Let's go to Cooper. Our guys are a little bit old. We might want to dress at some point. Timmy T's doing well. We got Mr. Royal up to a 78. Baldwin a 79 after his rookie year. We got Robert Ayers at 94, Houston at 79, Parrish Cox at 85, Sherman at 82. So we're developing our guys pretty well. Ayers, Houston, Quinn, and Sherman are our big four on defense. Hopefully we can push for the playoffs in year number 2 with our Denver Broncos Madden 2010 rebuild. Shit looks a lot different. The league looks different. I don't know how the fuck we lost out on the playoffs with this team. We went 7-9. That's quite a disappointment, but we're in the step in the right direction. Bro, Tim Tebow, 27-10. The completion percentage is a bit of a disappointment, but Darren McFadden is great. Gaffney, Baldwin. So we got 2 guys. Royal, a bit disappointing, although receptions got taken out of his way. We need a new tight end. Jake Butt isn't cutting it. Our offensive line's not that great. Tackles, Marshall had a great year. So, how the fuck did Sherman not have a single pick? Wait a second. Sherman had a good year in cover, run support, coverage, but he didn't really do much in terms of ball hawking. So, and that's what he's always been. He's been a very interceptions machine at corner. So AFC OPOY Defensive Player of the Year, OROY, Doug Baldwin, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Justin Houston, Richard Sherman. Okay, so right now, so here we are right now, guys. We're at the end of year 2. We went from 9-7 to 7-9. It looks like offensive line is going to be need. Ryan Harris is 28. So we got our running backs. We got a receiving core. I mean, Gaffney is 33, so we're really kind of starting to get up there in age. I forgot to trade Lloyd, but Baldwin had a great year. Royal had a good year, so we got 2 good receivers. We got Gaffney for at least a year or 2. So in this year's draft, we're probably gonna go. We're gonna go safety. We could use a safety. We're gonna go strong. We're gonna go safety. Maybe offensive. We'll go safety, tight end, guard. Safety, tight end, guard. 2012 had Eric. Was Eric Berry 2011 or 2012? I think he was 2012. So we can take a look at Eric Berry. You know, guard, tight end. I don't remember much from that year. But thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. Episode 2 will be the next 3 seasons. We got the 2012, the underwhelming 2013, and the 2014 draft with some famous names in that draft like Odell, Evans, Khalil Mack, Johnny Football. Got a bunch of guys there, so see you guys then.